Kevin here already. Welcome, people. Welcome to this Friday morning from here. The weekend is fast approaching. So I'm going to say good morning from me. Good evening to you, because I would imagine many of you will be in a different country to what I am. Coffee, very cold. Why do I always leave it until it is absolutely cold? I don't know. I don't. But anyway, welcome. I see that the Luzon power grid yesterday was. Good morning, Al. Good morning, Jim. I see that the Luzon power grid. Yes, Master Blast is here. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Steve from New England. Doug. Good morning, Doug. I know Doug's in the Philippines, so it's the same time for Doug as it is for me. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning, my friend. Yeah, I always seem to leave it. Laurel, good morning. Good morning. And hello, Austin, Texas. Austin in Texas. Hello, good morning, all. Did you see in Luzon yesterday, Canada, we Canadian. Welcome, my friend Ron. Welcome. I see that in Luzon yesterday, there was the power grid was actually on yellow alert, so many people had brownouts. It is a good hot morning. It's very hot. We've had a very, very good spell so far of hot weather. Yes, I think so, Doug. Yes, I've always drank cold coffee 9 times out of 10. Canada also. Another Canadian as well. Newfie. Newfie World. Newfie World. Newfie. So it's this power shortage is or the fuel shortage is definitely starting to take effect in parts of the Philippines with your corriente, as they call it, with your electric. Newfies are the best. I don't know. Do you know? I was going to go to Canada many years ago because I did. I don't know if I still have relations in Canada, but I never got there. I never got there. Somewhere that I would like to go to, but again, I probably never will. Polite and unassuming types. That's good. That's very good. I think the Northerners of England are very polite as well, generally speaking, because I think they are not as rushed and as stressed out as the people in the south of England. In the south of England, they forever chasing the money because they have to. I lived in the south of England, and I know how expensive in comparison it is. So I think people who live in, let's just say, because there is a north and south divide in England. I don't know if you know. Yeah, the hydrogen generator together, 500 electric. Bloody hell. Shineliner. Good morning. Hydrogen generator. What, like, are you going to make it yourself? My granddaughter, Jessie, says, hello, she's 8. Hello, Jessie. Hello, from the sunny Philippines. From the sunny Philippines, the sunny province in the Philippines, from Mindanao, northern Mindanao. Grand Theft Auto, GTA. So, generally speaking, in England, I think people in the north are much more friendly and accommodating than the people in the south of England. Separating hydrogen and oxygen. Doug, bloody hell, man. You're getting very, very technical here. Doug here is going to, I think, trying to put together a hydrogen generator. Has anyone done it? Awesome, I live with me. Yes, it is. I've got to, agree with you there, Chester. Yeah, I've been to the Midlands many times. Parts of the Midlands. She's Filipina from Negros. She was very excited to hear you say her name. Ha ha! Jessie. Hello, hello. Lakeside's still good. The other one. So yeah, I think the Northerners are much more friendly in England. In England, uh, and I think even today, because they're not so stressed. Uh, the prices of houses in the north of England is such a dramatic difference to the south. My father bought his first house many, many, many years ago, and he bought it for £11,000. I mean, he's not with us anymore, but it was a long time ago. A long time ago. So, people, any plans for the weekend? Any plans at all? Apart from Doug, I think Doug's going to be concentrating on putting together a hydrogen generator. And fair play to you. Yeah, will that be expensive? Are you moving? Doug's moving. Hello, you lovely, lovely. Ah, yes. Data hoarders, hello, my friend. Hello, you lovely, lovely person. And he lives in the chat as well, may I say. I was planning on watching your live stream. So are you going to go now, Master Blaster, or are you still planning on staying? Are you still planning on staying in the room? Again, this is a spontaneous live. I didn't put it in the community because I didn't know I was going to do it. I was this morning. We walked to the river because we was going to do a little bit of fishing in the river. It's 20 minutes from here walking, maybe 25. Slow walk with my son. And a couple of days ago, our neighbour, good man, Master Blaster, good man. Here we go. Scooter. But he went down there, my neighbour, and he come back and he said to my wife that someone had put poison in the river. And I know why they did that. It's because that I shouldn't have said anything, but when I was there the time before, there was two big snakeheads, two big ones coming to the surface and going back down. And I think I told the wrong people, and they've gone there trying to get them by poisoning. I don't know what they use, but so this morning I walked there with my son, and sure as hell, there is nothing there. Nothing. We didn't go fishing. We just went for a recce. Only small little fish like this, little minnows. But Ron, thank you very much. Love your positive attitude, Stephen. Thank you, Ron. I'm always positive. I have no choice but to be positive. I'm going to like that. I'm going to reply. Thank you, Ron. I don't think my mouse is working. Is my mouse working? Is it working? Yeah, it is working. Positivity is, it's very important, isn't it? Even if we don't feel positive at times, I think there is too many good things not to be positive about. Sometimes I do get a bit down, but that's Edmund, welcome, my friend, welcome, and thanks again, Ron. Thank you, my friend. I've got a 20 plus due to Sunday. Oh wow! You're a busy Sunday. Oh no, busy before Sunday because you will be no doubt arranging all that paperwork before Sunday. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. Now I'm like at a bit of a loose end because I can't go out in the car because the steering rack is absolutely of no use where it was actually stolen and put onto another car, in my opinion. And I've been ordering the bits and pieces. And I thought there was going to be a part come today because I've ordered the bits because here, when you get a rack, you only get the rack. So then you've got to get the rack ends that go into the rack, and then you've got to get the rack rod ends, and also I've got to get the boots, to go on after it's all been greased up. So I thought I had a delivery today. I haven't. Is it? No, your parcel has arrived at the delivery book, so that means it'll be out tomorrow. That's one part of it. And the other part, I've got steering boots. I've got steering rack boots, two of them, obviously, one to either side. And the, what's this called? What's this called? Ah, yeah, the rack ends, two of them, one each side, and obviously two trackboard ends. So, and I haven't got the steering rack yet. I will order that at the end of the month. Another couple of weeks now, I'll order that. It's quite, it's all money, people, isn't it? It's all money. Not in my doing. I didn't ask them to steal it, but it is what it is. So at the moment, this weekend, I've got no plans because taxis, habbles, what are they called? Battles, they are all double the money now. So from here to Dipolog would probably cost us about 750 pesos to get from here to there and back. So that's like 1,500 pesos to go into the city. So we aren't doing that this weekend. In my car, before the fuel rose, I could get to Dipolog and back twice on less than 500 pesos. Very, very fuel efficient, these Suzuki vans. Very fuel efficient. So this week, I'm going to be, I don't know, I'll be twiddling my thumbs. But I'm sure my boy will keep me on my toes. I was thinking, oh, there's my wife. Look, here, Mira. Say hello to the people. Hello. There she is. Burros. Go on the side, man. Go on the side. Look, she's getting big now, isn't she? Look. She's getting big now. How much is a small fishing boat with an engine, two-seater? You can get a fishing boat here, a one like I had, two-seater, for two people. Bearing in mind, these are the banker boats. It's not like a folder boat that you get in your with the catty, with the stabilizer. 20,000 pesos. You probably get like a new, depending on the engine. Again, depending on the engine, if you want a Honda engine, you're probably just better off buying the boat separately and then buying the engine from many shops here that sell original Honda engines. Or you can buy the boat and the engine, which would be like a Yamaha or a Sumo engine, which is Chinese. These people think they're all right. They go out in them. They don't seem to have any trouble. But you can probably get one for 20,000 with the Chinese engines. And they don't seem to have any problem with these Chinese engines. The boat I had, it had an original GX 200 engine. The original one was like 12 years old. But it never let me down, apart from once. I used boat, yeah. 20,000 with the engine. Yes, it has. Temo is actually, I haven't joined Temo. I haven't downloaded the app and ordered anything from Temo, but I know some people here that have. I don't think they had many good things to say about it, though, to be honest. I don't know what happened, but do you find the outriggers rafters get in the way much when fishing? No, because what I did on my boat, Shine Liner, because when I bought my boat, the stabilizers were only about 3 feet away on either side of the boat. And of course, if you're jigging or fishing, that will get in the way. So I extended mine to 8 feet. Mine went 8 feet this side, 8 feet that side. So I have plenty of space. And it was much more stable. But it was harder to put it in and out of the water and store it on the beach because it took up a lot more space. But that's what I did. And it worked quite well. Just unfortunately, I didn't. When I first got my board, I was out all the time. And my wife might have some. Mira, have you got the pictures of me catching the fish on the boat? Have you got the fish I caught when I was fishing on my boat? Or have you not got them anymore? No. My little boy's put his head around the corner. He's put his head around the corner. So yeah, and when I first got my board, and when I bought it, it had been sat on the beach for ages. The engine didn't work. I had to change everything. Not everything. I changed the cylinder head. I changed the piston. I rebuilt the engine, and I rebuilt it from shopping. All the parts that come, apart from the carburetor, I was able to get it difficult. But I rebuilt the engine for about 5,000 pesos, and it never let me down. And there's things I changed I probably didn't need to change, but I changed them anyway. Like that, because mine wasn't a key start; it was a pull start. And God, it had a lot of compression. Because the older engines, they didn't have like a decompression valve. So when you were pulling it, they were hard to start. But these Sumos and the modern Honda engines and the Yamas, they easy to start because they've got that a decompression. Also, do you find out because yeah, to get to the when fishing, I always try to get to the front of the boat ahead of them. Not very comfy, but no, just I mean, if you're going to get a board, do what I did. You've got to put like put more bits of timber across because, or you can get some stainless tubing and you can bend the end of the stainless tubing in the machine shop and get out deep enough to roll out or deep water. I need grouper. Yes, many grouper at the place I used to fish, but the guy that I used to go with at times, he was a bit wary of going too far out. And I said to him, I said, it doesn't matter if you're 1 mile out or 10 miles out. If the boat goes over, you're in trouble. But, like I think he was more interested in keep looking at that shore all the time, the beach. But yeah, there were plenty out there. And you normally get the better fish in about 60 meters or more. 60 meters is good. And where I was, you were getting 60 meters by getting out 300 or 400 meters from the shore, and then using 60 meters, and the further you went out. But the deepest I've ever fished in was about 300 meters, and that's when I went out with this guy, and it was in between here and Aliguay Island, and he was fishing for the squid, and like 300 meters deep, and I lost more tackle, more jigs than ever before. And the reason for that was because when he was catching the squid and he had lights in the water, that's how we did it. But the lights, big lights, halogen lights shining on the water. And I think there was about 12 of them. And he left it for an hour. He made his dinner, and I'm fishing. And I did that time. I caught one amberjack. And the rest, I lost everything because the barracuda were coming for the squid, and I didn't have any wire trace, so I lost a lot. But we did. I got 3 barracuda, decent size, good size. But the guy who was fishing for the knockouts, he was just simple setups they have, and they seem to do better than all of these setups that I have. He just had a line. And he had a bit of rebar, the rebar, they call it here, cabilia, thick stuff, about this long, and that was his sinker. And just free line with a hook, and he, the knockos, the squid he was catching, he'd just hook one of them, chuck it down. And if he lost his gear, it was nothing. But he caught low. And when he did, there was one he brought up, and it was a big barracuda, and all that was left was the head, where the other barracuda had attacked it, or it could have been a shark. See where you what I have. No, Michael, I see the ink where you never. I've never been in a motorcycle gang, and never been to prison ever, never. Don't want to. It would kill me. Yeah, oh yeah. See, Master Blaster, I must say, I like the taste of barracuda. I do. I like the taste of them. I like the taste, but they don't scare. No, they're not. And you don't want to put one of them in the boat when it's alive because the teeth are like that. The teeth are like that. I'm scared of them. I'm scared with anything with teeth. Anything with teeth. Thank you, Calzone or Calzone. Is I would imagine that's like Italian surname, isn't it? Calzone? Calzone? Jessie wanted me to show you her video. I will copy that. How do I do that? Oh no. Oh no, that's all right. Right. I've saved this. Copy. Right. It's a short, right? I will watch that after. I'll watch that after. Yeah, it's really deep. 300 meters is really deep. But then you do get some good fish. You do get some good fish. I call them big eye red snappers, and they go like 6.5 kilos upwards. 20. Yeah, I will have a look at that. I'll after this, because if I look at it now, you're going to get all of the volume come through this. But I've copied and I've saved the Earl. But I will have a look at that. Jesse, I will have a look at that after this live. You are drunk and your camera cell always makes you more drunk. I take it you've had a few beers, Michael. I think you've had a few beers, my friend, haven't you? You what's this? I've just missed this one here from where's it gone? Right, okay. Edmund says parts for automobiles are readily available here in Vietnam, including Suzuki, Honda, Toyota. Yeah, I think they probably are here in the major cities. Well, because I don't live anywhere near a major city as such, or a big city, it's difficult to get parts. You can go to your many shop, like what was it I wanted and I couldn't get it anywhere. I can't think what it was, but it was something stupid where you could go in England and get it off the shelf. But here, no. But on Shopee, you can get most of your bits and your pieces. But what's the quality of them? This is the thing. What is the quality of them? What's this here? Someone's Michael. Thank you very much, Michael. Michael KTM. Have you got like a KTM motorcycle, Michael? Thank you, Michael. I don't reply. Michael. Well, that's cheered my Friday up. It all cheers my Friday up. We might go to Diplock now, because I might use that. I might use that money to pay for the taxi to get into Diplock tomorrow. I might do that. Thank you, Michael, again, and thank you, Ron. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I thought so. Italy. I've been to Italy many times. I went to oh god, what's it? It's the place where it's very artistic, and the architecture and the paintings. Oh, what's it called? What's it called? It's the very artistic part of Italy. The people are great. I've been to Rome. I've been to Rome. That's the first place I went, actually. Well, it'll come to me in a minute. If I don't think about it, it will come. Frank, yes. Back to the 300 meters. I've got 600 because I've got some really good reels, and I've got my overhead reel, which is a Shimano. I've got that loaded with 600 meters of line. I think it's 50-pound braid I've got on there, 8-strand braid. But again, it's all very expensive. You lose your line at that depth, and you lose your lure, and you lose all the terminal tackle. It's been a bad day because it's all expensive, isn't it? All expensive. What the shit? I'm still trying to read. I've got to get that out of the way. Passport and I don't know how much shipping. Yeah. I've ordered it when I was getting the parts for my Honda engine for the boat. I got a few bits from Vietnam, and they were genuine parts from Vietnam. They were actually genuine. I'm from Kansas. Edwin, Missouri. That's the place I was going to go to, Missouri, but I never got there. I was refused entry. That's where I was going to, Missouri. I never got there. Uh, I saw Suzuki are investing 900 million for the. Wow. Suzuki cars or Suzuki motorcycles? So I like your content. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Really. My content is there's many people who travel around the Philippines doing content. Regular guy. What's the other guy called? Do you know what? My memory's crap. I can't remember. Big World Shop or something. I don't mind going to the beaches, but I don't like to traveling around and that, especially going further south than where I am. People said it's safe, but I don't know. I don't want to put myself in danger. I really don't. I don't want to put myself in harm's way. Yeah, I do as well, Jimmy. I use braided line with fluorocarbon leader. Yeah. Florence. That's it. That's where I went to. Florence in Italy. That's right. Yeah, Florence. Beautiful place. Brilliant place. Absolutely fantastic. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Yeah. That's where I went. Go see my brother-in-law. I will charge you for the right to Diplo here as the trade. Yeah. How much would he charge, Mike? I will go and see him. I didn't know he did Hubble. No, Alvin did Hubble, Michael. Shit, it is. I do suffer from. I do. CRS. I think that's why I've been with my wife for so long, but I can't remember her half the time. Till the next, who's it? Always been wife. Oh yeah. And I never remember arguments. The arguments that we do have is far few and in between. Yes, the airport in Missouri is Kansas City International Airport. Yeah. Well, that's where I was going to go, but I never got there. I got to Atlanta and I was waiting for a connected flight to Kansas, Missouri. Didn't get there. I was put in a room, second interview, and refused entry back to England many years ago. My wife, what's that? She's going like that with 50 pesos. What does that mean? Oh, she's getting some sardines, some tin sardines. Is my book. Alvin and Melvin. So they both do Hubble, Michael, yeah? Yes. I did, Michael, I did. And that was the Abu Sayyaf went to kidnap the Australian guy, but the Australian guy wasn't there. So rather the Abu Sayyaf left empty-handed, they took the security, which I believe was the Coast Guard guy with a gun. They took him, he escaped. And they also took barangay captain, and he didn't escape. And they chopped his head off. Yeah, you can look at that on the internet. I haven't been fishing, and the reason I haven't really been doing a lot of fishing, I will be honest with you, is because my boy wants to come with me all the time, and I know. Hello, Angela. Hello. But if I did go fishing, my boy wants to come, and he's so damn noisy. So the only way I can go fishing is getting up early in the morning and getting out before he wakes up. But I can't get up early in the morning. It's like 4 o'clock, like I used. I can get up, and when I get up, I feel good about it. You think, yeah, I'm up, I'm in the van, I'll go fishing. But it's that initial getting out of bed. No, it wasn't recently. I think that was around about. Let me see. The kidnapping in Aliguay Island, which is not far from here in Aliguay. Right, this was 2015. Yeah, yes, I was right. It was a Coast Guard. Yeah, so it says here on May the 4th, 2015, armed members of the Abu Sayyaf group kidnapped Aliguay Island village chairman, Barangay Rodolfo Boligua, and they kidnapped 2 Philippine Coast Guard personnel, security, Gringo Villaros and Rod Palali, from their homes in Dapitan City. The captives were brought to Sulu and held for ransom. Baligu, who's the barangay captain, was beheaded in August 2015 after ransom demands failed, while the two Coast Guards were rescued later that month. Yeah, here. You got. Here it is, here. Stick it in the chat box. So that was, quite a long time ago. Are you only allowed to put 204? Well, you aren't allowed to put very much in this chat box. How do I get rid of all that then? You can't put. I've got to get rid of all that. You can't put too much in the chat box. It doesn't let you, and it's very slow deleting it as well. It's like, that's gone now. What's this saying? The kidnapping. No, so it was 2015. 2015. It's finished. The house is finished. The only thing that we have got to do is put the stainless railings around here, but it's not around here. Can you see this outside here? There will be some stainless railings going there, and that's it. That is it. There is the Suzuki parked up because of damage. Parked up because of damage. Yeah. What's this here? But do you know what? Get off of that. Get off of that. Yeah. So that's the only thing we've got left to do. But we've got the baby coming, haven't we? My son's got a sweet. He wants me to open it. We've got the baby coming at the end of May, beginning of June, so that's more of a priority, to be honest. And because, as you all know, the baby is in a breech position at the moment, in a fuddling breech. So until we go for the next scan, in around about 2 weeks, hopefully the baby's turned himself around into the proper position. But if not, we've got to save all the money for that, because it's going to be expensive to have a C-section. Yeah, very expensive. I'm worried about it. Yes. Does your wife eat? Yes, she does. He had so many heads-up warnings. Yeah, it's very true. Elliot Eastman. I'm trying to keep up with the messages. Yes, it is a wonderful hobby for the boy. It is a wonderful hobby. 20 meters. What's this here? 20 meters. How can the fish hear your son if they are in 20 meters? Because he chucks things in the water. I'm fishing and he's bored and he'll get little pebbles or whatever you'll be fishing and he will chuck things in the water. And of course, they're going to hear that for sure. They're going to hear that. And he gets bored after a little while. He gets bored. If his mum was with us, it's okay because she can keep him occupied. But with her being pregnant, it's really hot outside. She doesn't want to tag along. And it is a wonderful hobby for my son, definitely. It'd be nice to take him to a fish pan and let him catch some of the big tilapia. Airport. Yes, no more news about Elliot Eastman. No more news at all. Periodically, I do look and I think, is any news about it? Have these people been to court? What's happened about it? Was his wife involved? Because a lot of people were saying that his wife was involved, his wife's family might have been involved. But nothing. My sea keeps going down. That's bad. So nothing about it at all. And like someone said there, he was warned. He kind of predicted his own. Don't do that, son, in case you pull the door off. It might break it. He's like that with the fridge doors. No, there we go. He's in the fridge. He's in the fridge because it's cool in there. It's cool. So Elliot Eastman actually did a video saying that there was he saw people with guns and he was predicting his own kidnapping. And he did. Mark, he had many warnings. He had many warnings. Even the police said to him, even the local people said, look, you shouldn't really be here. He was lending money to the locals, to the Muslims, which is a no-go anywhere. Lending them and making profit. he was on the beach, walking around with no shirt on, and I don't know, but he certainly wasn't doing himself any favors. But the police even said to him, "You shouldn't really be in this park. You shouldn't be in this park. You should have getting your stuff and gone." I recognise that face. I it's Al. I thought, Al, thank you so much. I thought I recognised the face when I saw the 250 when I saw that come up. Thank you, Al. How did I split do that here? I'm trying to keep up with everything. Thank you, Al. Thanks, Al, mate. Reply. I'm trying to reply. Here we go. Thanks, Al. Oh, the spelling's not too good either. Yes, Al. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. But yeah, Elliot Eastman. Why would you want to go? Was he trying to be a pioneer, being the only foreigner to go into that part? I don't know, but it cost him his life. It cost him his life. And nothing's worth. No woman, nothing on earth is worth voluntarily going somewhere where you know you shouldn't be. I'm waiting for the answer to your question. Where do memories go? Elliot Eastman is history. Yes, he's history. He's history. And shortly after that, Mira, when Elliot Eastman was shot and killed in where was it? Sigolo or somewhere like that. Cebuco. I can't remember the place, but anyway, let's just say he was kidnapped on say the Thursday. On the Sunday or Saturday, the police was here. The police came here, and it was just before the elections as well. And the police advised us, me and my wife, and my neighbour, who is Australian. He's not here at the moment; he's back in Australia. But they said because they didn't know, they thought it was Abu Sayyaf. So they said to us, for our own safety, to go to the city, move to the city, just for a little while. Well, we did for a little while. I thought, well, my wife stayed there and I came back here. But they actually said to us, but then after, when they realised what had gone on, because the police come here very regular. The police come here very, very regular, maybe once every 6 weeks. And I try and do a video. They came here, I don't know, when was it? The last time, a few weeks ago, they come here and they say, I will see you next month. And it varies because, like a lot of foreigners here, I've never had a visit from the police, but I think it depends what location you're in. We are on the island of Mindanao, and it all depends on the captain of the police where you are in the municipality where you are. So this captain's a good captain of the police, commissioner, whatever it is. And he sends the police around just to, but when it first started happening, I was a little bit worried because they was asking for me passport, taking a photograph of the passport, wanting a picture with me and my wife together, blah, blah, blah. But the last time they come, they didn't ask because they know that I'm a permanent resident. They know like I've got a 13A visa now, but it all depends what happens, who comes. Yes, I will. I'll get myself some more coffee. It's just I'm too lazy to drink it, or I talk too much. And when I do eventually drink it, it's cold. But I will get some more coffee when I go to Diplomat. I will. In Boar Coffee. I'll go in Boar Coffee. And I think it is about that price, about 250 pesos for a coffee in there. But it is nice. It's good coffee. Real ground coffee. I'm going to take a mouthful of cold coffee, people. Because as soon as you sit down, it shoots them back up in mind. That's what I believe. Okay. Okay, yeah. Have I missed anybody? I don't know. If I've missed answering some of your things, it's because I can't keep up with it. It's going too quickly. So I do apologise if I've missed anybody who said hello and I haven't seen. I do apologise. I'm glad the police visit when I visit. Next. So Michael, when you was here in Pinyan, where I am, Did the police visit you as well? Did you have a visit from the police? It was, yeah, Sabuko. It was Martin. That's true. It was Sabuko. You do. I do talk, don't I? I do talk. What Eva? Oh, but I can't sit here silent, can I? I can't just sit here and say nothing. You got me thinking now. What? You got me thinking. Should I just quiet down a bit? But when the police do come here, I don't mind them anymore. But I was a bit concerned at first when they come and certain, because I didn't know who they were. And I think because there was 6 of them and 4 was just in clothes like this. And 2 of them were dressed in the uniforms with the guns and stuff. In a police car. What's going on here? What have I done? Have I done anything wrong? But it wasn't, it was just that. Michael, yes, every time I visit, PMT stops by and asks how. I see, Michael. Yeah. I think it's a good thing. I do. The checkpoints that I go through, I like it because it shows up the police are doing their job, and you never know when you're going to need them. I mean, I touch wood, I'm touching this. I hope we never do. But you never know. So it's good to make friends with the police. It's good to make friends with the barangay captain. It's good to make friends with everybody, really. But I think the higher officials, it's good, to actually make yourself known. Tell the police to make an appointment first. Yeah, make an appointment first. Frank, upstairs, we aren't tiling upstairs. No tiles upstairs. It's just, it's Santa Clara and marine ply upstairs. It's all been corked out and it's painted. It looks nice. It looks nice. I couldn't be bothered to carry the tiles upstairs and lay them. To my wife about it. Do you want tiles? I said, no, I don't want tiles up here. So we just, it's the Santa Clara ply, which they use that Santa Clara ply to make the boards here. So it's very strong. Yes, time I visit the shop. Yeah, it's good that they do that though, Michael. It makes you feel safe. In my opinion, it does make you feel safe. It doesn't bother me at all. Chester, yeah, that Eastman thing is weird. He didn't deserve it, of course. He didn't deserve it. No one deserves that. But he certainly didn't help himself. Seemed like he wanted to draw attention. That's what I mean there, Chester. I think he was trying to be a pioneer of that place, being a white man in that area, because that's just a no-go place. You put in, just type in Sabuko in, and is it safe to go there? And you will get 99% of it will say no, it's not good. The Sulu Sea's just there, that's the boiling pot of the Abu Sayyaf. Is that way? Mark, I went to Walmart yesterday here in Washington State. Both girls that checked me out were Filipino. They were so cool and bagged all of my groceries for me. They put out such a good. Yeah, they are. They are. I had a bad experience with one, but that was my own fault, and that self-focused again there. Michael, if you are drunk, that self-focusing is going to make you feel at the next level. But they are. Filipinos are very, very good, I think. In my opinion, of course, we've all had bad experiences. Doug's had a pretty bad experience. Sorry to hear, but we all do. I've had more bad experience with Air Western, to be honest. My first Philippines visit, and this is Edwin in 27. That's time 17. Most on Mindanao Island on Jensen and Dipolog. Yes, Dipolog is probably one of the safest places in Mindanao because it's very foreigner friendly. It's foreigner friendly. It's got a good governor. It's got a good mayor, and it's a friendly place. People are very, very friendly. Honestly. Where I live here, they're very friendly, but the smaller place where you live in these provinces like this, it's only a small barangay. I think it's got about 900 people that stay in this barangay in Lapu-Lapu in Pinyan. You get a lot of gossips. And not just women, as you might think, men as well. Zambian, I think it was. Not sure the spelling. Maybe Zambulan. I think it is it Zambulan, Mira, or Zambian in near here. She's gone. Zambulan or Zambia, a place near here. Zambia. Oh, yeah.
That place?
Zambulan. Yeah, here somewhere.
Zamboanga?
No, Zamboanga.
Oh.
Oh, I can't find it. Place in Zamboanga del Norte. Zamboanga del Norte. Let me have a look. It is. Oh, there are no places named Zambian, so it must have been the other one. It must have been the Zambulan. Yeah, it's not Zambia. They said there is no places called that. Well, that's my wife said. Yeah, well, just did my second visa renewal. No TRP, never has. But it might have that my wife has connection with local head of police. Yeah, it depends where you are, Jim. As well, it depends where you are. I mean, certain parts of the Philippines, they just don't go there at all. No, like, did you see him poking his head around there? Look, he had an accident on his bike. Showed the accident about. I mean, he had a little accident on his bike. The scab's gone now, but he was tearing around on his bike. I said, slow down, son, slow down. Didn't take no notice. Come up, handlebars turned around and dug in his ear. God, that was there last Sunday, and that's why we had the argument, me and my wife, and that's why she did the tampon on me. Here we go. Maybe what part? Maybe I do not like it here. Same old town, same old day, same old people. Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero, yes. And we went there the other week. I've been there several times. We went there. We've got photographs of that. Actually, the first time we got the photographs, me, my wife, and my son together at the Jose Rizal shrine in Dapitan. Lovely place. Lovely place. Master Blaster, I might build my own boat. What's the worst that can go wrong? You might tip it upside down as the first. You can do it. You can do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But you can do it. And for the price it'll cost you to get a boatman here to make it, you're better off getting them to do it, really. You buy the materials. The most expensive part, labour, that's the cheapest part, is the base. You know, the bottom, the deck, as they would call it, the deck, I suppose. And it's got to be Gemelina, a wood here called Gemelina, which is a hardwood. That would be the most expensive because you've got to buy a tree. But the trees are cheap to buy. When we were building this house for the scaffolding, we bought lots of trees. And it was very, very cheap. My son just sat down here, though, opening all the drawers up. He means that he was all of it, maybe, yeah. So just getting to Master Blaster, if I was you, I would certainly get someone to build it because they're very good at what they do. They know what they do and they've built many before, and it's cheap. It's cheap to get them to build you a boat. I don't know. So yeah, it's cheap. No, you put his head on the corner. See what I mean? Right. So it is super safe, boy. It is super safe, my friend. It really is, and super friendly. Super friendly. Hold on, son. And super friendly. Michael. Oh, Jackie. Hold on. That just shot right down the bottom. That's what I've missed quite a lot here. What's going on here? This is going super down really quick. This is Thailand, Stephen. Yeah. My memory is the same as spelling. Yeah. My memory is crap. Honestly, it's crap. I even forget people's names. that I'd known for a long time here. And I seen him once. What's his name? Jun. Ah, it's Jun. I do. I forget. Does your son understand Tagalog? He doesn't understand Tagalog, Mira, does he, Kaelin? Just no, only Bisaya. Only Bisaya in English. Inekayo. What does that mean? Inekayo.
What?
Hot, see? Hot. He knows. He knows. I was surprised that he speaks to his friends that he plays with in Bisaya, and I'd never heard it until a few weeks ago. I said, "Man, can he speak Bisaya?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." So, and he's very good at it. But again, he's very young. His brain's like a sponge. It's very easy for him to pick it up. But to me, it's English and English. But as with my wife, it just because my wife talks to him in Bisaya when she's angry, and he knows exactly what she's talking about. I think I do as well. I hear those words so much. I think, "Oh, that's bad. That's bad." Wait a minute here. Oh yeah, Zambia is in Africa. Yes, it is. Yeah, Zambia. But I think it was Zambian. I think it says Zambian. Just we did that before moving here. I used to live in before that Aberdeen and Vancouver. Oh, you've been about, like you've been about there, Jim, which is a good thing. Wasn't always for long to go. Yeah, I know, but the thing was, I leave it at that, Master Blaster. I agree with you. Jackie is doing very well. Where Jackie? Here he is. Here, boy. You can see him. Here he is. Here he is. There's Jackie. He's part of the crew. Jackie's part of the crew. He's definitely part of the crew. Good boy, Jackie. Here now. Did that bit. Drink your coffee. It's getting cold again. It is bloody cold. It is. Yeah, it is cold. Edwin, definitely cold. I'm from Dallas, Oregon. I'm not Oregon yet. My sister lived on Whidbey Island for 10 years with us. Where's that? Whidbey. I think that's. Yeah, I know, son. That's my drawers. Have you locked it? He's locked the drawers now and took the keys. Yeah, buy the materials, Master Blaster. Really. And Michael, my brother-in-law, look for Sans. Why does this keep? Oh, just got to again. It's bolted down at the bottom again. Why does it do that? I think Jackie's here now. So yeah, look. Jackie is behind my chair now. Look. Good boy, Jackie. Good boy. Yeah, he's behind the chair. Doing his thing. Dallas, I've been there many times. Jim built the house. I'm going to get that's conversation between you good people. Do they learn Tagalog in the schools around here? Do they learn Tagalog, or is it Bisaya, or is it Tagalog as well? Tagalog as well. So here they learn 3 languages, mixed: Tagalog, Bisaya, and English. 3 languages. But like I said, if you're in a good city, a big city, you probably wouldn't need to think about learning Bisaya because they speak good English. But here where I am, not many people speak good English. Not many people speak it at all because the education system in these little places is not so good, and the people in the past, the parents didn't make them go to school. Morning, Ted's vlogs. Good morning, my friend. Oh yes, it's all good here. It's all good here. How is it down south? How is it down there, Ted? Because Ted is in the southern part of India now. The time, I guess, when he goes to school. Yeah, he will. As my wife just said, he will. He will learn Tagalog. Yes, Sibuko, where Elliot Eastman was kidnapped. getting killed. Elliot Eastman, like the American, not Cebuco here, Cebuco down past, Pagadian and all that area. Because there's two Cebuco. There's a Cebuco here, which is just here, which is not that nice. Yeah, the blogger. Yeah, the blogger. Ah, right. A kilo of rice here. Good question. It's about, for the rice that my wife eats is about 60 pesos from 50. It's gone up from 51 or 52 to 60 pesos for what my wife has. Lee, hello from an Aussie expat in Indonesia. Hello, Lee. Nice to be first time in the room. I think it's the first time I've seen you here. Hello, Stephen. Good to see you live again. Gary here from, God, I can't even say that. Saskatchewan, Canada. Hello, Gary. I probably pronounced that wrong. I do apologise for that as well. Jackie wants to go fishing. My boy wants to go fishing. He makes too much noise and stones and all kinds in the water. And then you know you aren't going to catch anything. No. Right, we're at here now. Everybody's nice. Yes, you got barbecue, the grill. What English food do you? Dorian, I miss all of the English food. I do. I miss all of it. The Sunday roast dinner, which we tried to do one here a little while ago, and the oven that we bought, the glass exploded. Thank goodness my wife wasn't looking at it. I think he was carving the chicken. I think she was carving the chicken. And I put the Yorkshire puddings in there and put them flat out to make them rise. And then boom! And we both stood there. I think I was doing the vegetables. My wife was carving the chicken, or vice versa. But she was stood right in front of it in a head height. Thank goodness. I think it's cool. Fish and chips. Fish and chips, English roast dinner, toad in the hole, shepherd's pie, cottage pie, a nice stew of broth. This all that stuff. HP sauce. Yes, I miss HP. I miss the chopped sauce, brown sauce, but HP got to be the best. Ted, it's all good. We're having a bit of a crime wave, and the mayor's trying his best to crack down on it. Yes, I saw something about that, Ted. I saw something about that. Jim, Stephen, three of us just discovered that we had lived near each other in the States. Thank you for letting us share your live stream. Yes, by all means. You talk amongst yourselves by all means. It's nice. My chair's gone down again. There we go. Bloody thing's new. It's only got like a month old or something, 6 weeks old, and it keeps going down sometimes. Public shame with criminals and all. Yeah. Oh, they don't mess about, Ted. They don't mess about here. They public shame anybody here. The authorities, the police, they take pictures and put them on the internet and everything. Jim, waiting for the next week when the mangosteens will hit the markets here in Thailand. I love mangosteens. Here, they won't be ready until September, October. Mangosteens here. About the same time as the rambutan. Our trees have got some rambutan. The last time I counted, 4 rambutan, 4. But we're getting more flowers. Because the trees are only 3 years old. We put them in as, they were grafted. Snaplings, I suppose you call them. But now they're starting to get flowers. Smash back to sleep. Greetings from Belgium. My good Blackliner. It's nice that you're here. I was thinking, I wonder if Blackliner's going to come in, because I know the time in Belgium is very brief. It's the early hours of the morning, or the late hours of the morning, I think. But nice to see you here, Flatliner. And do you know, today's live has been great because we've had no trolls. We've had nothing bad in here. Everyone's making sensible conversation. Me included, I think, today. Me included. Ted, I love durian. It's my favourite fruit. Durian is my favourite fruit. When I first got with my wife, 7 or 8 years ago, I bought a durian. Okay, and my wife is stood. Look, my wife is stood, and she's doing the washing up. Right, So she's doing exactly what I bought it. My wife was eating it. I vomited the first time. I vomited it out because of the stink, the smell. But it was about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. They were selling it here, and my wife said, "Oh, they got some durian for sale, very cheap." And I thought, "Ooh, I know that last time." So I got it. I tried, and I ate it, and no vomit, no nothing. And ever since then, I love it. I love durian. Devil, behind blood, high cholesterol, and them things. And you can't drink alcohol on it, and you can't mix other food on it. I found out the hard way. Ah, ah. Do you know? But I thought that's where, yeah, because of the name, Bohook family. I thought that's might have been the area where you come from, but I didn't want to say anything in case I was wrong. So someone's doing a night shift. Someone's doing a night shift listening to me. What is your job, boy? What job do you do? So yeah, wait, I was hold on, Master Blaster. I've missed this. I've missed this. I've missed this. I'm gonna go back a bit. Because about Master Blast said something which I've missed. Was the old man up the hill said the dog started chewing his furniture? Not here. Not here. Yes. Shepherd's pie. Ah, the shepherd's pie. Best time in Bangkok, Thailand. And that is, I like nothing like that since I've left. That's right. This chair was made in China, no quality control. It's right. But I got it from, yeah. Hello from Anthony. Hello from Fort Worth, Texas. I've been watching your channel for about a month now. I'm very impressed with your attitude and success with your life in the Philippines. Thank you, Anthony. It's got its ups and downs. It's got its ups and downs, but generally speaking, the downs were a small percentage, which I soon get out of it. But up to, I got no regrets. And I haven't got no intentions of changing my life. I love my life. Look, that's how we had the accident, riding that in the living room. I went in his throat. You won't listen. Yes, it stinks so bad, Chester, but it tastes so good. It does. And Michael, yes, I love the fresh food in the Philippines, but the ants with them is crazy. Yeah, when you get the rambutan and you get those big black ants on them, and they do bite. People think black ants don't bite. Most don't, but some do. The red ones, horrible. They bite, they hurt. These fire ants. Whoa. Right, I'm gonna go down, see how far. Best lesson I've learned. The hard way. Yes, David, me too, mate. Me too. The lessons I've learned has all been the hard way. What does durian taste like? It's like a creamy, sweet. What, Mira, how would you describe durian as a taste? The taste, because there's nothing else like it. It's very sweet. Tell the people what you think it tastes like.
The smell, you're not really eating. If you want it, it's not weak. You are not really okay.
I always hear about the smell, but she eats it. But not like I do. I could eat a whole one. And yes, custard sweet and something nutty. Yes. Ted's got the good description. He knows, yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Fresh fruit is available everywhere. It's the blessings that we have on the island of Mindanao. The island of Mindanao is full of fruit, really. Full of fruit. Vegetables, it's got vegetables here, but not. But it's hot. Mindanao, with it being the southern part of the Philippines, is very hot, people. It's a very hot island. So, of course, you can only grow hot your vegetables that will grow in this kind of immense heat. So the potatoes are very expensive, carrots are expensive here. Cabbage is not that expensive, I must say. But my vegetable is potato and cauliflower and broccoli. Forget it. Forget it. You've got to take out like a mortgage on your house to, to buy a kilo of that stuff. Hi from California. Hello, my friend. Always says, hi, Shepherd's Pie. Yes, that is. Oh, she's name, something of Asia. Speaking of Asia, and I think his name is Liam, I think. I sometimes, like I watch a couple of his videos, I must admit. Yeah, hi, Shepherd's Pie. That's speaking of Asia. Liam, I think his name is. Don't quote me on that, but I think his name is Liam. He's a nice guy. I think he's in Do Like It. Mindanao, full of fruit and lady boys. I don't know about that. Yeah, it's got many lady boys here, yeah. But I think the lady boys are all over in the Philippines. Really, I think they're everywhere. Probably more in Thailand, I would imagine. Jackfruit. I'm not keen on jackfruit because it's very sticky, very sticky. Now and again, I like it, but with jackfruit, that's the worst of you can eat if you're going to have a drink. Even Coca-Cola, like anything fizzy, and it kind of festers in your stomach. Again, I learned it the hard way. I learned it the hard way. What about what's that fruit called? Mira, what? I can't remember now. With the seeds, it's got many small seeds in it. No, it's got many small. It's big like this with many small white seeds.
Okay.
It's well.
Natsunis?
No, it's that big. The fruit. You open it up. It's got all the white seeds inside.
It's not watermelon.
No, like Junjun's got a tree here.
Marang.
Marang. That's one of my favorites as well. Marang. No, Marang. Marang. I think it's native here. I think. It's so cheap as well. So cheap. Yes, Marang Umaga. That is. I know that's good morning. Good morning. Is that Tagalog or is that? What is that, Mira? Magandang Umaga. Tagalog, yeah, let's just say Tagalog, yeah. Marang. Marang. Yes. Marang. Pomegranate. I haven't seen pomegranate here at all, do I haven't seen any. I also like dragon fruit, but I don't like it that much where I've got to pay that sort of money for it, a kilo. I'm not paying that sort of money. Meringue is great too. Good for afternoon snacks. Yes, totally agree, Ted. Totally agree. Frankincense. I'm in Mendocino. Wins the prize. I think I've caught up. I think I've actually caught up with everything. If I missed some questions out, I do apologize. My daughter had a Filipino boyfriend. She learned to make lumpia pretty good. Yes, lumpia as well. I love lumpia. I like the. We had some yesterday, funnily enough. Yes, you can get vodka here. Much to my wife's disappointment one day when I went and bought a bottle of it. But it's not. I've never seen Smirnoff. Yeah, you can get Smirnoff. I think in Savamore, but it's very expensive. I just got the cheap one, probably from Poland or somewhere like that. But it blew my head off. It was like, think of Tandawai, that burning feeling. But Tandawai, you can take a drink of water or something and that burning feeling dissipates. With this vodka I was drinking, the burning didn't go away. But I carried on. I drank the bottle. Me and a few of the Filipinos. God, I was bad the next day. Absolute. Yes, I love Absolute. 7-Eleven here. Absolute. Good vodka. I'm saying good vodka. It's probably chemical vodka, but I like Absolute. Master Blast is an expert on this. I think he's got a distillery. They said you can buy cheap vodka and run it through activated charcoal and it will taste like top shelf. Whoa. Mangosteen is one of my favourites as well, Michael. Any moonshine in the making there? Nah. No moonshine here. You can buy it in the shops. It's called Tandawai. You can buy it in the shops. It's very cheap, in my opinion. Tandawai is the moonshine. There is another one, Thunderdog. Thunderdog is a brandy, right? Tandawai is a rum. Thunderdog is a brandy. And I don't like either of them. But Thunderdog is a bit more civilized. I think it's more expensive. I think it's more refined to a degree. Yes, I'm in the land of tuba. I'm in the land of tuba. Don't like that either. I like it, but it just goes straight through me. And I mean straight through me. And it puts me to sleep. It's like a sleeping tablet. Land of tuba. Yeah, there's tuba all around here. In fact, my neighbour gets his tuba every morning. But they don't offer me any anymore because they sell Tandawai here for 14 euro. Bloody here. It's like for a long neck. What is it? Long neck. Oh, 180 pesos. What's that one? That's about $4. $4 here for a long neck. Tuba in the band wind. Did you really play a tuba in a wind band? Or Jack Daniels, I like boom, boom. I like Jack Daniels, boom, 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 boom. Once I get yes, you can find it. It's all cheap here. All alcohol is cheap. It's not as cheap as it used to be, but it's cheap. You played the tuba for 22 years. And that looks nothing like my tuba. I said that to the girls sometimes. What tuba you seen before? Didn't know anything like mine. Job on it, people, job on it. I played one for a total of 50 years. Bloody hell. Doug, you must be very good. In an orchestra? Anthony, I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Cameroon's North, Luzon, 78, 79. A lot of changes since then. White Castle and San Miguel were my standout. I only drink San Miguel these days. Fifth grade on, bloody hell. Well done, well done. Where my son? He stood there doing this, look. I'll be out soon. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. From fifth grade on. San Miguel is my favourite. Yes, was my concern when I moved to Thailand, but I found a place that sells Hendrix and I always pick up a bottle. Yeah. My drink in England was vodka Red Bull, Chaser and Sambuca. I drank Sambuca Chaser as well. Not vodka Red Bull and the Sambuca, but I used to drink lager. The lager I drank, I think it might have been a Belgian lager because it was called Orange Boom. Good lager, as far as I was concerned. Drink that. Sometimes I just have a splash of lemon on the top because I'm a bit of a Nancy boy. Or a splash of lime, bit of a Nancy boy. And a Chaser all the time. I used to get paralytic and Red Horse, don't like it. I don't like it. I do like it. If it's ice cold, it's got to be ice cold. It's okay. But my wife won't let me drink because I got paralytic on that one time. Lost my keys, keep the door in because I lost my keys to the house. Lost the keys to the motorbike when I had a bike. I lost everything. I lost about 2 days out of my life, and she was going to leave me. So I don't drink Red Horse no more. Belgian Duvel was the best beer. Duvel. Have I had that? I don't think I have. When I used to go to Ostend, the Belgian port, we used to go to this bar on the corner. I can't remember what it was called, but God, all the beers there was super strong. And you get like a glass, maybe a schooner, it might have been called, and then fill up like that, and about that much froth on the top. But that was strong beer, and that used to it was like a barley wine. That used to knock the shit out of me anywhere. I know. I was lucky I didn't lose Mira then. God almighty. Very, very lucky, Jim. Really. And she said, "Do you never drink Red Horse again?" No, and I never have. And that was 6 or 7 years ago. I've never done Red Horse again or since. Yeah, you get trouble as soon as you but there's no coordination. Your brain's telling you, the legs what to do, but they go, I'm not taking no notice of you, and they just go wherever they want. Yeah, not for me. That 130 proof. Whoa. They converted half the double beer factory into a COVID back. COVID factory. They probably used that. Yeah. What do you drink, Michael, when you hear? Did you drink San Miguel or did you drink the Red Horse when you was here, Michael? You're like, if I was to go to a Sari or a shot, I've done it before actually. And San Miguel, the litros, and I normally buy 3 or 4 at a time, the bottles, and no San Miguel, only red. And I will not drink. I would go somewhere, San Miguel's much better. I don't drink Red Horse, and if it was the only drink in the shop, I wouldn't drink it. But I know what it does to me. It just blows my mind. San Miguel beer, love the taste. Me too. I think it beats the taste of beer that I used to drink in the UK as well. San Miguelton. I used to drink Kronenberg. I like Kronenberg. Can't go in here. Never seen it. But back in England, I used to drink 3 beers. I used to drink. One was Hurleyman's, or they call it Hoody. Kronenberg. That's fairly strong. And Orange Boom, which wasn't very strong. It was like a session beer. In Ollingen, they love Emperador. You're in Ollingen. It's not far from, it's not far from us really, but it's very close to Diplo. Ollingen. You're in Ollingen. Not far. Any Guinness copies here? I like Guinness as well. Wintertime in England, I always drank Guinness. Always drank Guinness. Summertime, back to the lager. Your wife's Ollingen. I see. There's a good river in Ollingen, and there's some good creeks in Ollingen, with good fish, or they used to be. My son is down here. Look, I've got this one here, right? And on the opposite side, I've got this one. So I've got both my children either side of me. Drink hurricanes, especially during the big storms. I love Foster's when I was in it. Yeah, I like Foster's. I tried one of a couple of years ago, not the same. No, that's what I think. Foster's now is too gassy. When I was in England, I had a couple of Foster's. It's very gassy, and the taste is a bit watery to what it used to taste like, in my opinion. Coopers, bloody hell! Now we're talking. Cooper's Ale. I know Cooper's Ale. Yes, Cooper's Ale. I forgot about the ales. I should drink. Bishop's Finger. Bishop's Finger is another one. Yeah, Jackie Boy's here. Jackie Boy down here. He's feeling sorry for himself. I don't know why. Jackie Boy. There he is. Yeah. What are you doing, boy? No, he's having a scratch. He's coming out now, I think. Yes. But my boy won't leave him alone. Anthony says, Caffrey's as well. God, you're bringing back memories now. Caffrey's as well. I like Caffrey's. They used to say that the domestic San Miguel was better than the brew that they would export. Can also find some here in Fort Worth. Wow. Beer lager tastes exactly like San Miguel for half the price. Didn't know that. Foster's tastes a bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, it does. That's right, Doug. It tastes a bit pissy. It does. Yeah, so many craft brews. The brewery I never liked was Shepherd and Neame, or they used to call it Drink It and Scream, because Shepherd and Neame. No. What did they used to do? They trying to think of the lager that they used to do. Shepherd and Neame. I don't know, but I didn't like Shepherd and Neame stuff. Cooper's Ale, lovely. That's religion, not politics. Oh man. Damn it, I need a beer now. Well, I need to go because my little boy's not going to leave me alone. He's not going to leave me alone.
Jack Daniels just put out a transvestite ad. Rednecks are burning their memorabilia. Dear me. Are they really doing that? Yeah, no politics here. No politics in this run. We don't want it. We've got enough politics going on in the world right now. We don't want none in here. Where I'm from in the Pacific Northwest of the USA, you can throw a rock and you hit a craft brewery. Oh, very close. They are everywhere. The breweries, the breweries in the north of England was Vaux, and they used to do a drink called Double Maxim. Double Maxim. So there was two drinks in the northeast. Was Double Maxim and Newcastle Brown Ale. Well, Newcastle Brown Ale, being a northerner, I used to drink it, but it was very heavy. And every time I drank Newcastle Brown Ale, and it used to come in the pint bottles, I used to vomit. I used to get so pissed on it and vomit. Stephanie. Stephanie. That was going to be my name if I was a girl, Stephanie. And that's what we'll wait. If our child, it's a boy, is a boy. But if that was going to be a girl, we're going to call it Stephanie. Stephanie Annie Vaughan after my sister. It's not Stephanie, that was going to be my name, but Annie Vaughan was my sister's name, who died during the time of COVID. IPA, yes. Going to go to work on my papers now. I'll email you a copy when I'm done. Wow, yes. Excellent, Al. And thank you for everything that you've done, really. My emails here, you know, I've got them all here. Have a look. Let's have a look. Eyes are bad. Eyes are bad. Anyway, I piss again. Oh, is that what it stands for? I piss again. I didn't know that. All in a bottle. Yes. I think some maybe similar to some of the ones in the UK, but the ones in the north, my seat's gone down again. You're going to see me head. It goes down slowly, so I don't notice it. In the north of England, the breweries, I think they were just the northeast breweries. Many of them are probably gone now. Don't forget to check out. Yes. Hold on. I'm going to do it. I've got 20 just to. I'm going to have a look at this video. All right. Hold on. What's on my YouTube? It's the Lord. Here it comes. All right. I've got it pasted here. I've got it saved. Paste. Oh no. Oh no, because I copied and pasted that, didn't I? History, because I did load it up. Right. Before you go, Al, paste the Earl again. I copied and pasted something else to put it here. Can you paste the Earl in again, Al, so I can have a look at it now? Good night, evening, or rest now. Thanks again, Michael. Thank you, my friend. And here we go. Thank you, my friend. And we'll see each other next time, for sure. I'm just going to have a look at this. It's only 20 seconds long. Bear with me, people. I can't show. Yay! Yay! Brilliant. Yeah. Slow down. Relax. We are retired. Brilliant, Al. Brilliant. And that's your little girl, Al, is it? Yeah, that's your little girl. What's Edmund say here? A light lager. I never drank it. I'd funnel it in. I've been so drunk so many times in my life, really. Living brutal down and just bought a tuk-tuk. You got a tuk-tuk? Do you think I should start a YouTube channel? Would people be interested? Fantastic, man. Brilliant. Slow. We are retired. Brilliant. Lee, what have you got to lose? What have you got to lose?
I did a YouTube channel just out the blue, and you know, you've got nothing to lose. Having a YouTube channel doesn't cost you anything. It costs you your time. It costs maybe your thinking time, but it doesn't cost you anything to host a YouTube channel. Really, you've got nothing to lose, Lee. Nothing to lose. Yeah, very true. Yeah. Well, that being said, I've spent, what have I been here? I've been here for an hour and 25 minutes. I think, because my little boy's not going to leave me alone. He's not going to leave me alone. Jay, name's Bond. James Bond. That didn't sound like it at all, did it? Joseph, I'm just about to go now. James Bond. James Bond. James Bond. That's the Sean Connery one, mind. That's the Sean Connery one. But I'm gonna guess, Joseph, I'm just about to go. And everyone who's in this room, have a wonderful evening, sleep well. If you're in a night shift, get through that shift and have a wonderful day. Because it's a blessing. We are still here. We're still breathing. Our heart is still pumping. I'm seeing my dead relatives now on your family. I'm going now. I'm going now. See you later. Thank you, people. Thank you for the super chats and whatnot. And just thanks for being here. Next time. Thank you. I'm going. I'm going. Over and out. Oh no, I've clicked the not yet. I'll do it again. Over and out.